video quality is probably not up to par, but I'm I'm recording in a 30 frames per second. Mustache still on my face, stand up a lip. Just haven't got around to feeling that good to even take care of myself like that. But anyway, what was I thinking? Yeah, it's the last gig I had, and it was like I forget what the insurance company was. It was a medical insurance company, and they were closing down. It was two buildings. I was working in one, and I had to. This guy talks about we had like 100 desks, over 100 desks, I believe, to shrink wrap, and it took us 2 days, and we still weren't done. I was there for 2 days. One guy switched, and another guy came. I don't know if he came at the third day or whatever, but it's neither here nor there. It was 4 floors, and on 3 floors, it was offices, but it was like you would walk in from the elevator. It was two sections of elevators, and it was 3 corridors, I believe, all the way to the side. You could go around where the offices, or through the middle. And even through the middle, there was different ways you could walk. But the point was, there was so many offices, and you figured out you have to go all the way around. And it was just so long, all these offices, corridors. And it was once in a while you get lost and stuff like that. But I was thinking, the bathroom was by the elevators, on all floors. There was no other bathrooms, even all the 4 floors. They did have stairs, but it wasn't too far from the elevator. And I was thinking, what if there was a fire? Somewhere by the stairs, and you can't even get to the elevator. You can't get to the stairs. Like the stairs should have been somewhere on the outside, multiple stairs. I would even put stairs out on the outside of the building, covered, with like so either exposed or not exposed, for safety purpose. Also, kind of balconies. Like those these offices, and I guess the people that used to work in offices, they communicate either by phone, or they walk to the other person's office, or email each other, stuff like that. Not as cell phones, they could text each other. I mean, I don't know, but it's like and they had boardroom meetings as well, but it was just small boardroom meetings, I guess, for like the upper ups, if you will, the management or something like that. I don't know, supervisors, the people that really pull the strings. But it's also, I figured, imagine working like 8, 10 hours in there. And, you could walk out and stuff like that out of your office. But it's like, you got to take the elevator. It'll take you like, the elevators were really slow. I mean, so you might as well take the stairs. And it's like, you go outside and they had a place like to sit down and eat. But on any floor, it's like you could have a balcony. A balcony, and, we could have informal meetings. And I worked at this warehouse, and they try to give me as a sales, but I was doing like this desk work, like just taking pictures. I didn't really do anything administrative or clerical, if you will, but it was just, I felt trapped. I felt trapped, but these guys, at least, they went outside for a cigarette. The CEO and like his two manager and supervisors, if you will, want to call them like that. They would talk about business and what they're doing for like 10, 15 minutes every so often, But I figured, these people could have had a balcony, like an informal meeting. When I have a meeting, but we're gonna discuss what I'm doing. I'm gonna talk to you about this. Even if you don't smoke cigarettes, you sit outside. You can have plants over there. The green, alleviating stress, anxiety. Just calming effect and interaction. Not just you sit in a box or something like that. And another thing, the windows, they didn't open. None of the windows were open. I mean, they had vents over there, but I don't think any room had its own dial for air conditioning or heat. So whoever decided, to raise the temperature, that's how it was. It was just, very bizarre. It's like, the guy said, it was like, a building is old, I guess from the 80s or something like that. But even there, it's like, wow, even then, people have common sense to actually develop something like that. Something for a healthy mind. And I'm thinking about, the Apple building. They had I don't know if Jobs was around when that was built, but that was one of his ideas, I believe. And it's around. It's just it's just a circle. It's a sphere. But then people complain about that. It's very it's very like counterproductive. I don't know how it works. I kind of seen the inside. Just I guess no one has their own space, and it's also about the round building as a whole. I have no idea. I have no concept of that. I don't have to go. It kind of makes sense, but it's very odd that someone would have it like that. Usually buildings aren't like that. Usually like squares and rectangles. You have different shapes. The Apple building is round, and I saw a YouTube video. People started complaining about that. It's very unhealthy for them, if you will. But all that money, and it's just it's failure by design. Actually, it's I'm literal with that one. It's absolute failure on all different levels. But yeah, it just even in that job warehouse, the IDS online job I had, even they understood that they spent time in their offices, and it's like they wanted just to get out, come out of that. Like even though people could walk, but it's like you need certain kind of walk and just walk around, not just walk around other offices. So just food for thought.